Hello everybody, this is Mandy from leverageyourbiz.com and this is day number 6 of the 90-day video challenge. And today is all about decision making. So I wanted to share some tips that I use within my own consulting business, and it's also part of my creative process. So number one, the first thing that I do when it comes to making decisions is I write down a list of all of the things that I want to accomplish. And this doesn't have to be limited to any part of time. It doesn't matter how crazy it is. I just write down pretty much every idea that's in my head on a piece of paper. And then what I do is step number 2 is I prioritize those ideas. And my whole goal by doing this is to find some action items that I can do that day. So anything that I can get done, I just ask myself the big question is, what can I get done today in a reasonable amount of time with what time I have? And so I'll prioritize what I can get done and put them to the top of the list. And I do have a larger list that, will include dream goals. And the next thing that I do, and let me just reach back here, is I use one of these for step number 3. This is kind of like my own version of my own little mini goal Bible. And it is simply just a daily planner that cost me $1. And so what I do is I take those action items, and you can even think of it as something, what can I get done within the next 5 minutes? What action can I take towards my business in the next hour? And actually something that's reasonable, something that I can get done, something that's a small step. I will write that down in the calendar for the day, and then I will review it the next day or that evening to see if I've actually accomplished it. And if it's accomplished, then I can go ahead and I can cross it off and it's complete. If not, then it's open. It's something that I can try to fulfill the next day. And because life happens, things happen, we're all busy, different kinds of meetings come up, different kinds of priorities come up, and there's some things that you just need to take care of. But the whole point of this is, when it comes to decision making, is just to take that first step and make the decision to write down what you want to accomplish for the day so that you have something to work towards. And so that's why making decisions is so important when it comes to your business, and it's also part of your creative process. Those same steps are used to help generate new ideas for your business and to help you see maybe the direction that you should be moving. It can also help you with other exercises. I use the exercise actually when I run into a lot of blocks. If something goes wrong, I start the same process over again. It's a system that works for me. So steps 1 through 3 is, first of all, write down your ideas, write down your problem or your questions. Number 2, what actions can you take on it immediately, within that day, and what can you do long term? And the third one is also just to see what you've gotten done. So what have you finished? What were you able to get done, and what do you have to work towards for the next day? And I just suggest that you do this daily, and you'll be surprised at how much you can actually accomplish. I started doing this about a year ago, and so far I've met my goals. Some of them, yes, did have to wait to a different month, but the whole point is that I'm actually creating successes in my life, and I'm actually achieving my financial goals and personal goals at the same time. So that's all I have for today. This is Mandy from leverageyourbiz.com.